You can use this on the feature table.
Oh yeah.
It's a two-player.
Oh, that's excellent. That's actually excellent. We go for that one. Yeah. But we can take it into as well.
Sure.
Yeah. So if you wanna come and join me here, we're gonna talk to David Chambers about his deck.
Sure.
Yeah. So nice game.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, and I really like the deck. It's did you came up with the deck? Have you seen it somewhere? Just brew it up?
It's completely untested right now. So I've been playing around with Tornos's Coffin and Triskelion and Tetrarus since I found out about that synergy. And Tornos's Coffin is just quite a versatile card anyway. And I've been trying to figure out what kind of deck I can build around those cards. So initially I started building blue decks because the blue cards are so good in this format. But on Tuesday at the warm-up tournament I actually played a mono-white version. And white's fun because we get to play Source of Flashes and Disenchant, so it's going to be a solid deck.
Very powerful,
But I tried a version of the deck that was just all in on Triskelion or Tetrabus. I actually played 4 copies of Death Ward main deck.
Nice.
Because what I found was I would in the blue version of the deck I would pay 6 for my big guy, and my opponent would usually just play Disenchant or Psionic Blast. And back then my sort of my buyback on the Triskelion was unsummon, so I would unsummon the Triskelion, but then often I would have tapped Mana Vaults and I wouldn't be able to play it again for a few turns, so it just felt really punishing. So I thought I really want to play something like a Void Fate. A Void Fate is great, but I couldn't figure out how to make a green deck around it. So I thought Death Ward may be the secret, and so I played, and Death Ward was sometimes incredible on Tuesday, and sometimes it was the worst card of my deck, and there were times where I had 2 Death Wards in my hand and never got to use them. So I decided today to play blue cards as well, and the card that has been really great for me so far is Sage of Latnam.
Sage of Latnam. Can you explain what Sage of Latnam is? Because it's not a very common card and people might not know it. So explain how Sage works.
It's from Antiquities. It's a common, so it was fun to get some cards for 20 cents. It costs 1 and a blue, and it's a 1/2 creature that says tap, sacrifice an artifact, draw a card. So the thing that got me thinking about it initially was the Pipe Dream and Tornos's Coffin, and making 3/1/1 flying creatures a turn and getting to sack one of them every turn to draw a card. But that's kind of a win more. If you have all of that stuff happening, you don't really need to draw cards. But what it does is it fights Energy Flux really well.
Cool.
So in my first round, my opponent played Energy Flux, and I had Mana Vault, Mox Emerald, and Tornos's Coffin, but I also had the Sage. So at the end of the turn, I decided not to counter the Energy Flux because I thought I could play around it. At the end of the turn, I was able to sacrifice the Mana Vault to draw a card, and then I was able to, in my upkeep, tap the Emerald for mana, sacrifice it to draw a card, and then just pay the upkeep on the Coffin. And so I was able to then play sort of one artifact at a time and always have a way to cash it in for a card. So I'd be able to attack with a Mishra's Factory, and then if they were able to destroy it, I could, draw a card from it using the Sage.
Yeah, that's a very cool interaction.
Yeah, so that's been fun. I'd say my opponent in the last round got very unlucky. He had, all his candelabras and wasn't able to get any way to make multiple mana. So that was just lucky for me. And then I kept a really sketchy hand in game 1, which was turn 1, Island, Mox Emerald, Time Walk, Strip Mine, but I had nothing else. So I was just hoping to draw something good. And it turned out really well for me because my opponent had Library, and so I had to answer to the Library, so that was just lucky. But so far, I'm having fun with the deck, but I'll probably get crushed as soon as I play against that deck.
Yeah.
So.
Do you have any specific strategy against the deck, or?
Well, I've never played it with this deck, so I'll try to figure it out. Maybe tell you at the end of the day when
Yeah,
for something.
hopefully it works out for you there, because it's a very interesting deck and some cool interactions. So.
Yeah, it's been fun so far.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Have you managed any specific matchups that you feel are very favored or so?
Well, in the first round, I played against a counter burn deck, and that actually felt pretty favorable because after sideboarding, I brought in the Circle Protection Red and Circle Protection Blue.
Right, that's nice.
And so my opponent, in game two, I actually managed to get both the COPs in play.
Okay.
And my opponent then had to win with Mishra's Factory. But I had my own factories, Swords to Plowshares, Disenchant, and Stripline. So it felt like it was almost impossible for my opponent to do me 20 damage with Mishra's Factories. So that feels good to me. I don't know, maybe I get destroyed by mono black and probably lose to the deck. I don't know. I haven't played these yet. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
So for how long have you played Magic Theorem for?
Oh, only for about 2 or 3 months.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I just found out about it, and I actually suggested to a friend of mine, because I was getting nostalgic. I said, let's play a format. It's 4th edition constructed. We can only play the cards from 4th edition. And he said, that's a cool idea, but you should read about old school. And he's known about it for a long time, but hadn't told me about it. And so, I started reading Magnus's blog, and then when he announced n00bcon, I thought, well, I've always wanted to go to Scandinavia, and I've never had a specific reason to go at a particular time of the year, so I decided to just sign up and then committed myself to coming here.
Cool.
And I've had a great time in Gothenburg so far.
Nice. So, very nice to see you here.
Yeah,
very nice that you came, and it's an awesome deck, so I hope you do well in the tournament. I wish you good luck.
Thank you, and it's great that you are filming. I'm looking forward to watching the other matches.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, thank you.
So that's David Chambers playing some real cool deck, and hopefully he will do some nice in the tournament further on. We will shortly have the next round. Is probably not much left because a lot of players are done. So stay tuned, and we will be up for round 2 shortly. Round 3, sorry, shortly. So we got David, right?
Yes.
Just David's back, and hey, because you have a Sonar deck and you have a nice interview and you borrow your playmat, you will get an Easter egg from us.
Oh, well.
And I wish you to open it right here in
Okay,
stream.
great. This
And
is
see what it's
very cool.
Yeah. So it's like box opening, but the Easter egg opening here at n00bcon. It's a special Easter egg that MJ Magnus has prepared for this tournament
Nice.
to give to some players that we think should have an Easter egg. It can be all sort of nice thing in here.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you basically got the jackpot. Check on these stone rains.
I got the jackpot.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I like the look of these
yeah.
lollies too.
So
Wow.
what David just got was stone rain, and he has 4 stone rains, one for each expansion that is legal in this format.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Shouldn't there only be 3 then?
No, that's 4.
Alpha, Beta,
Unlimited and
Summer Magic? Really?
check it out.
Oh my goodness.
Check it
Wow. Okay. There we go.
That's
1994. Stone Rain, Summer Magic. Wow, that's super cool.
Let's hear some. So a playset of stone rain.
Look at that. That is super cool. Well, thank you. And I feel very lucky to have.
Yeah. So congratulations again.
Well, thanks
Sweet
very
one.
much.
Yeah.
This is great. And
Yeah.
now we get to eat some candy too.
Yeah.
Tuck.
Yeah. So that's what sounds sweet for you to stream, right? Nice one.
Thank you.
Very
Thanks
good.
Again. Wow. That's a good Easter egg.
Yeah, it's a very good Easter egg.
Okay. Well, thanks.